In this video, we're going to be using 345 Soap Company Old Red and the Feather SS Shavette. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. As always, before we get into the content today, a word from our sponsor, Leaf. This video is brought to you by our good friends at Leaf, and you know I love Leaf products. I love using the Leaf, which you've seen me use many times on the channel. I also love using the Twig. You've seen that a lot on the channel as well. If you'd like to save 5%, use discount code IAMCDB right there and save 5% while shopping with the good folks at Leaf. And now, back to the video. And all right, we are back. Let's get into it. And today, we're going to be using 345 Soap Company Old Red, and you see that Christmas tree in the back there. This is a really beautiful soap in my opinion. Comes to you for $16.95 for 5.8 ounces, or on a cost chart there, that is an exceptional $2.92 an ounce. I don't know if John from 345 is going to make this one available this year, but man, let me tell you, this is wonderful. I bought it last year. Some of the notes: raspberry, fir needle, nutmeg, vanilla, and it comes together very beautifully. About medium scent strength. Man, what a beautiful sweet scent. I love this one, and this is one of those soaps that I will always use around Christmas because it's just fantastic. It's got a beautiful scent. It is a tallow base. I'll put the ingredients for you on the screen right there. 345 is an excellent soap. It's easy to work with. It's not finicky at all. Comes at a great cost. I'll show you the lather shot right there. I had no problems whatsoever lathering this soap. The razor for today will be the Feather SS Shavette. And this runs anywhere from like 80 bucks to 100 bucks on Amazon. I'll link it below. I would say don't pay more than $99. That's probably the high I would pay for this, but I think right now it's $99, and I have a Feather Pro Guard blade in there, the same one I've been using for quite some time. I want to announce a giveaway winner really quick. And by the way, folks, because some people will come along there and they'll ask, did you ever announce the giveaways? I always do, but I put them in a video, and more times than not, they're in a weekend video, and a lot of times they're in a straight razor or shavette video. The winner of the Shannon's All the Rage soap from the razor company is Shadow, Last Shadow. So Last Shadow, you are the winner. Email me your address, an email at cdb@iamcdb.com, and I'll get that out to you, and I'll probably buy one and have it sent to you because I didn't bring it down here with me. So I will have one sent from the razor company to you. Congratulations, Shadow. All right, let's get into the shave today. I'm going to start here with misting the face, and this is just plain water, and we mist the face just to get it wet, as opposed to splashing a bunch of water all over the place. The mister works great. A lot of people have been using the mister and really like it. And I tell you what, we have a nice lather here today. The brush is Ariane & Evans, the synthetic. I don't know if he has any of these synthetics anymore, but I like using it. And really nice, good creamy goodness from 345 Soap Company. 345 is really a really good soap, and it comes at a very good price. He doesn't try to extract every penny from you on the soap, and I like that a lot. I've missed a few times this year on Synth, but overall it is a very good soap, and I do enjoy using it, and I enjoy John from 345. We had him on Real Talk. Seems like a really nice guy, and he certainly makes a nice product. And this one is just got a phenomenal scent. I love it. It definitely reminds me of Christmas, especially with that tree in the back of that truck. I think he changed that label and took the Christmas tree out at a later time, because maybe this one wasn't intended to be a, winter seasonal, but I didn't see it up on his website. So if you get a chance and you see it somewhere and you don't mind, you definitely get the raspberries and vanilla and the nutmeg. It's a really nice scent in my opinion. And man, that is nice. Oh man, just a lot of fun using these great soaps and razors. And I tell you what, I'm really blessed, and I really appreciate all of you who come and enjoy this with me. And let me know today, what did you use? What was your shave? Did you have a great shave? Did it fall short? I hope it was great. All right, let's dry off our hands before we wield the feather. That's always very important to make sure you have dry hands. You don't want to be slipping, and also you just don't want to be dripping a lot of water all over your shavette. And here we go. This is, again, the Feather SS. And I'm sorry the way the camera focuses, because it'll try to focus on the scale when I'm using this, but what are you going to do? It does what it does. And this blade is very nice and smooth. I can't remember how many uses I have on this now, but it's still nice and smooth, so we like that, of course. My general go-to blade is just a regular Feather Professional, but I bought a pack of these Pro Guards and I figured why not use them? You know, I might as well use them. I don't know that I'll buy them again because I don't really think, for me, they add much to the shaving process. But I do enjoy this blade. I would rather have the regular Feather Professional, to be honest with you. All right, very nice so far. No problems at all. It's really taken that hair off quite easily. And the Feather SS is still a great shavette type razor. I say shavette type because the term shavette I think actually belongs to Dovo. But we call them shavette type, meaning you're using a disposable blade instead of a blade that you hone, as in the case of a straight razor. That is very nice indeed. By the way, congratulations, Shadow. I'm surprised people have never picked up on the fact that, or some people have, but most people never picked up on the fact that most of the giveaway announcements are on the weekends, the winners anyway. And I do that, for one, because I figure, you know, more people have time to watch the video, and two, I try to do it at the same time just to make it easier and have sort of a pattern. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that the winners will always be on weekends, but mostly they are. So if you've been wondering, where are these giveaway winners? Well, you might you might have been missing them on the weekend. So there you have it. All right. Excellent shave so far with the feather here. Just make sure when you bring it to your face that that angle is flat. You don't want to come in too steep or with too much pressure or force. Those are when you make mistakes, or at least when most of the time when I nicked or cut myself early on, it was because I was coming in at too steep an angle. And so I try to come in pretty flat, and then you can always rotate it out to the angle that works best for you. All right, that was an excellent first pass. And let's set the razor down here, and then we'll re-lather for pass 2. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that off because we don't really need to shave up that high, although there are hairs that grow all the way up there, and I get them every now and then with the DE, but we don't need to shave that high just today. I want to thank you all again for being here, and I hope that the Christmas season is going very well for you. I came down a little bit early because, as you know, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I sort of like to explain what's going on. Let me apply a little more water here to the base. My mom was quite ill earlier this week. And usually on chemo, it's about like day 4 or 5, she starts getting really nauseous. But this time it was like on day 2, so I came down early to help. And she's been doing better, so I'm truly blessed there. And it's one of those things where she will continue to get chemo. Either she has to continue chemo basically seemingly forever to keep the leukemia at bay, or if she's able to get a bone marrow transplant, that would be the way to deal with it permanently, and we hope that she can do that. We're still waiting. It'll be another couple months before that will be decided. So that's what's going on. That's why it's, you know, because people are like, how much longer does she have on chemo? Well, basically forever. It's like a maintenance thing at this point, it seems like, based on my understanding. And keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, oncologist, or anything like that. So we're hopeful that she can do a bone marrow, because early on they said that she probably wasn't a candidate, and then they sort of said, well, maybe you can, and so we're hoping she can. So thank you all for expressing your concerns. So many people have opened their hearts to me and shared good vibes, and I really appreciate you. That means a lot to me, because it's been a difficult time, but I have to say we've redoubled our efforts to be positive. And it's made a lot of difference, honestly. So I encourage you all, you know, try to stay in the realm of positivity as much as you can, and it will truly help you. Because, you know, life isn't fair. I always say life is a place where cows and pigs are judged. Because my mother, she never smoked. She was always in shape. She never drank. She never partied, and, you know, she got leukemia. And so my mother-in-law's the same way. So, you know, that kind of thing happens. So just try to understand that you're going to be faced with some adversity, and try to stay positive throughout, and try to be a blessing. And I have found that just trying to be a blessing has been very, very helpful for me, and has kept my spirits up. And so hopefully you'll do the same. Occasionally you'll see some things in the hobby where people are taking shots at one another. I saw something yesterday on Instagram. I'm not going to mention who it was, but it was someone taking a shot at another individual personally, and that is just the worst. There's no room for that. That should be condemned. And all of you who like those sort of posts should be ashamed of yourself, quite frankly. If you see someone taking a shot at someone else personally in this hobby, it needs to be condemned, called out. And if those people continue to do it, they need to be ran out of the hobby. And it's as simple as that. It's one thing when you're talking about products, you know, like the products we're using today. If I don't like them, I'm going to say so. But to take a personal shot at, say, let's just use John from 345 as an example, and to attack him personally, like I saw yesterday, that is very disheartening. And there's no place for that, in my opinion. So please, folks, do not encourage that sort of behavior by sharing or spreading it. Condemn it, and let's move on, you know. Because I see those sort of things and I'm like, there's no need for that. That's just foolishness. But, you know, people are that way sometimes, so what are you going to do? All right, let's get back to the shave here, which is going very nicely with the Feather SS. And I love using shavettes. I know some people don't, like the Stallion. He's not a shavette fan at all. I love it. I think it's just, I don't know, it offers you a lot of convenience, and a blade, as long as it's within its serviceable life, you know it's going to be good. And then when it's not good, you just chuck it. So that makes it quite easy. Arguably, they're a little more difficult to use because the blades are so sharp and machined. And some people just don't like using machine blades and open blade razors like shavettes. And that is entirely okay if it's not your thing, but I do enjoy it. The WEC is probably my favorite. This would be, you know, I have several nice shavettes. This is a nice one. The Tedalus is really, really nice as well. It's very expensive, but it is very nice. The WEC is probably my all-time favorite. I just love the WEC with that Kismet blade. But this Feather here, it's no joke. It is a good shaver. I'm just touching up a little bit there, and that was fantastic. Man, oh man, I tell you, the 345 Red, I'm not sure why I didn't bring it back this year, or maybe I missed it on the website, but it is fantastic. Trust me on that. All right, I'm going to rinse, and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off camera we did a rinse to get rid of the soap, and then we applied our Razor Rock alum, and there was no stinging, so super smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, sweepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. Excellent shave. Following the alum, we did a rinse, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to applying the Magic made by Witches. Thayer's Witch Hazel, and this is with cucumber and aloe. I had an excellent shave today with 345 Soap Company Old Red. This is a magnificent scent. I got it last year. Again, I haven't seen it this year, but let me tell you, I love this. Great quality, great price, great scent. I loved it. Also loved using the Feather SS today. It was just a magnificent, beautiful, smooth shave. Enjoyed that a lot. We used our Ariana and Evans synthetic, and it's riding in our Lancaster Razor Works brush soaking mug. And we're going to close it out today with Stirling Mountain Man, which I'm trying to use up, as you can see back there, but it's going to take a long time. It doesn't smell anything like All Red, but this is one I've left down here to sort of try to use up, and we'll get a nice helping of this, and we'll splash it on, and hopefully we'll be having a great day. And I hope wherever you are, you have a great day as well. Remember, people, we're here to lift each other up in these hobbies and communities. Don't tear each other down. Personally, just lift each other up. If you can't get along, just part your separate ways or go your separate ways peacefully, but none of this stuff attacking each other publicly. That's just bad form. There's no place for it, and none of us should support that sort of behavior. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you It's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.